Okay, Durapak. Hey, I just wanted to illustrate a couple of things here. I've got this is my product with what I use your bags for, but shrink film I should say for. So here's your shrink film. You can kind of hear the poly and then the traditional shrink film here. They're both about in the same size bag. Thus they should shrink about the same, right? We can kind of measure it. We've got about, I don't know, they're roughly about 4-inch bags, square. And so, you know, these should shrink down to 2 inches, right? I think traditional shrink film says it's supposed to shrink maybe, what, 40 to 60%. I can't remember exactly. You say yours is 50%, which means this should go down to 2 inches. And so, let me just illustrate that. Now, you think I use a hairdryer, or you do use a heat gun, 1500 watt heat gun, gets pretty darn hot. That's not the problem, I assure you that. What I've suggested is that your material is nothing more than just plastic that shrinks, because all plastic bags shrink despite what you say. And I can't get this to shrink properly before it melts. And so I'm going to illustrate that with both of these here. So just real easily, I'm just going to take, now this is the one on the left. I'm going to move yours to the side here, but this is yours, or excuse me, this is the traditional material that I've used, and I've even purchased this type of material from you before. This is probably like a 75 gauge shrink film. And, you know, I'm going to put it on the highest heat and just kind of shrink it up nice. And so there we go. So shrinked up nice. It, you know, didn't have any problem whatsoever shrinking. So here's yours. We can, again, you can hear it how it's not crinkly. And I'm just going to do the same thing here. So again, I'm using the same heat setting. So I'm going to just shrink it down, and before you know it, there is a large hole because it's plastic melting, not shrinking. I can't get the same result as I do with traditional material. I could even put more heat on this, and I still, I mean, eventually it's going to pop a hole through. You obviously, you know film well, but this is not quality shrink film, that's for sure. You can see that. I put less heat on it. If you want to check the video and see how much time I put on it, it's both on the same setting. I have two settings on this, is high and then low. You can hear the difference if you want to compare the audio on the video. But I was using the same setting on both. You claim it's not putting enough heat on it, but I can't put enough heat on this to get it to shrink properly before the plastic just melts. And really just is not a good product despite what you think. It is coming from the Durapak. So I'll turn it sideways right before you there. This is the stock number and everything that you want, but not a quality product despite what you think. It does not shrink, it melts, and all plastic bags melt, and that's really all this is doing. It's not shrinking, it's not shrink film. So hopefully that illustrates the problem that I'm having with it.